Thank you all. Good morning to everyone, and welcome again to Meaningful Moments, Parental Perspective. And isn't it just like technology challenges to hone in the message I was going to send today? I would like to welcome you all and thank you for how meaningful your efforts are and how much of an impact you make because of what you do consistently, because you are always there, because you never give up and you never allow any of the circumstances to stop your progress or your efforts. You have been etched in our minds and our hearts. And so today, we're going to talk about the word etched, what you have done, and how successful you have been at making an imprint. Sometimes when we think about where we've been or what we do, we may wonder just how impactful it has been. Are we really helping? Has the efforts, the work, the messages, have they been significant? And most of all, will they carry through to those that mean the most to us? When you look at these young, valuable, and impressionable beings, you may wonder, is what I'm saying getting through to them? Am I truly etching the message that they need to know for success in their future? Today, I want to remind you that you are. And everything that you're doing, everything that you're investing, and everything that you have focused on has been a success. Congratulations, for you have etched in their mind something that will forever remain. And because of you, because of your effort, because of your dedication, they have the imprint that they need for success. You have made a blueprint that won't soon be erased. You are etched not only on their heart, but in their minds and on ours as well. And so today we focus on etch. And thank you for your dedication to make sure the imprint was made. Today, E is going to stand for emblem. T is going to stand for touch. C is going to stand for component. And H is going to stand for your heart. Thank you for everything that you do that led to the etch and the imprint that we've always needed. Let's start and let's talk about emblem. Are you familiar with how we define an emblem? It's used to discuss something that's so significant that it represents forever. It's something that you don't have to look for to try to get a definition. But the moment that it comes on the screen or the moment that it's referenced, it's automatically remembered. Why is that? Because it's etched in our minds. It's an emblem of who we are, what we are, and what we've accomplished. You have been that emblem. You've created a space so that the lessons, the encouragement, and what is needed for survival will never go away. You are the representation of the fact that you can make it. You can get through it, and you are made for it. Emblem is defined as a device or symbol object that is distinctive as a badge. It is something that represents organization or family. That is you. You are the representation that we can and that we will. When you look back over this time, there may be many questions about what will children remember about 2020? That basic question is, what is etched in their mind? And I came to tell you that it will be an emblem of you, an emblem that you were there, that you didn't get dissuaded, nor did you get discouraged. Instead, you stood, you encouraged, and you ensured that all was well. They will have an emblem of what sacrifice for love looks like. And they will be excited, appreciative, and they will also be confident that just like they saw, just like they witnessed, they too can be a success and have a responsibility to ensure everyone around them is that encouraged. The emblem that they have is now etched in their mind. They too can make it and not only exist, but be instrumental in success. Touch is a simple definition that all of us are very aware of. However, it can also be used in a way to explain the impact that something has had. It's not simply being in proximity to so that you can feel, but it's to leave an impact that you cannot shake. You have touched not only the children that are wonderfully able to consider you guardians, parents, their community of support. You have also touched all of those that have the privilege of watching you work. You have been significant in, again, etching an imprint that makes us know that it has all been worth it. Many times, the thing that I hear people talking about most often during this pandemic is the loss of touch. How we wish we would have an opportunity to again be with our families, to even exchange hugs, to look each other eye to eye and face to face, and not necessarily be on a Zoom or a camera. I would like to compliment the way that you have touched those around you, those that work with you, those that work in support of you, and those that just get the privilege of visualizing and viewing you. Your efforts have been touching, and they have etched an imprint that will not soon be forgotten. You are etched in a greater material than stone. You are etched in our hearts. And that is because you have touched us. So don't ever question whether your efforts have gone unnoticed or whether your impact has not been realized. We have been touched by you. And because of that, that imprint is forever on our heart. C is for components. And it's a part or element of a larger whole, especially when talking about a part of a machine that works well. It constitutes part of the larger or complete image or package. So when we talk about component, we talk about the elements or the ingredients, the integral parts that make the whole function. The little things that you have done, measured with the great big things, are what have made up the whole of this picture. You have ensured that every ingredient has been provided for success. I think you'll agree like me that 2020, in the midst of every pandemic and concern that has presented us, has given us an opportunity to truly question what we need. I mean, what do we really need? What is most necessary for our survival and our success? And many of us may have come out with a different response as a result of this time. Through that revelation, we have gained greater appreciation for that which is most important, and it all leads back to you. You are the component that keeps it all together. You are the one that has ensured that we don't fall apart. What you have done in small amounts of time and in tight and confined spaces and circumstances have etched a history of success. We are confident that we have what we need to not only survive, but to surpass, to be impactful in ways that change the trajectory of the circumstances we face. And why is that? That is because of you. You've etched in the hearts and the minds of those that stand side by side with you that anything is possible, no matter where we find ourselves or what we are going through. Thank you for etching confidence, encouragement, and focus that makes us know that we're going to be successful today as well. Finally, is heart. The heart is the central or innermost part of something. It's what makes us know that we're yet alive and that there's function, beating, and life within us. You are the heart. You are the one that keeps us moving and makes us confident that we will be okay. We face some devastating days and some circumstances that seemed as though there'd be no comeback. But you have reminded us that it's possible and that we don't stand alone. Thank you for the heart that it took to keep us focused and for the effort and the dedication to remind us that we can. Thank you for the confidence you've etched that was wrapped in love and support. I don't know if you knew just how impactful you have been, but I wanted to remind you today that what you have etched is something that won't soon be erased. What you have left is something that will be relied on and utilized for many years to come. The confidence that you have left has replaced things that would think to discourage and have prepared us for a future of success. Thank you, because you have etched the necessity to go on and make life incredible. As always, while you remember that you are etching, you are leaving an impression and image that will be followed after. I leave these words with you. Every day, in every way, we are leaving our mark. Thank you for the dedication of being impactful. You are an emblem. You've touched us and left an undeniable effect. You are the component that keeps it together, and your heart is what has made it all worth it. Thank you for every impression you leave and for every effort you've accomplished. Not only those who are privileged to count on you in the role of a parent, but this world is a better place because individuals like you continue to focus on leaving an imprint. Thank you for all that you do, and have an incredible remainder of the week.